Kia ora. So I bought another set of paints. I'll give you a bit of background. So when I first started, my mate Rowdy told me don't get Army Painter. And I went to the store to look at some paints, said I wanted to do Marvel United, and then they were all about what colors do you want. I'm like, what do I know about colors? I talked about wanting to get speed paints, and they said don't get speed paints. They said, hey, can you just chill? They said, why don't you get this set? It's got a good set of colors, and then you can come in to get other things that you want as you did. And that's basically what I did. And this thing did set me off quite good, but it didn't have the blues that I need. So the first thing I did within a couple of days is came in and bought a nice blue. And bought some other colors as well to go with the X-Men, and it worked pretty good. Now, I was still happy with this set because I was able to use a lot of these colors for other things that I was building. There's my current project and what's next in the line at the moment, and eventually I'll get to that. I didn't paint that. I bought it like this, and I want to get it painted eventually. Anyway, so after that, I also decided to get some speed paints. I don't have the box of speed paints in front of me, but then I saw a deal on this, and I thought, well, I want to get it. Maybe a tax return, thought it'd be a good idea. And then I wouldn't need to buy any more paints ever again. So here is the set. It comes in and it holds 50. It actually holds 60 if you use the last row as well. This doesn't include all of the metals that I've got, or the tones or the effects. This is just the straight paints. Now, what I am realizing is I went to the store to get some browns before because I needed browns for the ships, and I think I still would have needed those browns. I'm pretty stoked with the magentas and purples and the greens, because when I think about my Cthulhu Death May Die set that I want to eventually paint, I'm thinking of those two colors because they're kind of on the opposite side of the color wheel, which means that they'll be a good contrast for each other. So that I've already got that in mind for thinking about some things, and I'm thinking about red and yellows for things like the cultists and stuff like that. I'm working my way up to Cthulhu Death May Die. We're going back to, but so what do I think? Now, I've read that this is not the way you're supposed to start out. You're supposed to buy your own paints and then you'll save a ton of money, and I actually agree with that. But at the same time, when you are truly starting out, you have no idea what kind of color paints that you want. You have no idea what's a good brand. So starting off with a set, this actually felt good to me, and I have no complaints on the Fanatic set at all. Apparently the older version of Army Painters was trash. This is pretty good. I have no problems with it whatsoever. I really like the Vallejo stuff as well. Like I can't tell the difference. Yeah, so and those are the only two brands of paints that I'm using, but people talk highly of Vallejo. It's at my store, at my local store. I really want to think about brushes, like what are some good brushes. I'm not entirely sure yet, but anyway, there's some ramblings about the Fanatic Mega Paint set. Do I think it's worth it? The other thing, do I think it's worth it? I don't actually know. I think it's excessive to what you need. What I do like is that there's very little crossover between the Mega set and the Most Wanted set. I think it's just the Ballastic Red. Yeah, the Ballastic Red and the Onyx Skin. I think it's just those two. Although there's a Brain Matter Beige, Skeleton Bone, there's one that's one tier up from it called Ancient Stone, and it's very, very similar. But you're starting to get an idea of a triad system as well. I don't think you need it. But if you want it, you can afford it, and you want to get into the triad system, pretty good. You're still going to need some browns, I think. I still need colors for like pine timber, so I'm busy mixing colors to get my pine timber. I don't see anything obvious here to be able to do that. With that said, I'm happy. Sweet.